Hello, everybody, and welcome back to your literacy videos with Miss Cherney. I am here with your literacy video for Thursday, May 21st, 2020. And today we have a really fun game to play, and I'm quite excited to do that with you all. So let's go ahead and dive right in to our literacy video for today. First of all, I want to thank Miss Rossi for reading us What Do You Do with a Tale Like This? She was our guest mystery reader for yesterday. If you have not checked out her reading you this book from inside of University of Chicago, please go ahead and check that out. I'm going to link it in this post with this video so you can see her reading you the story. You can also always go back and watch the YouTube video of the other teacher reading the story, but today we are going to focus on the animals in this book and their different features or characteristics so we can draw them and act like them and classify them. So we have a lot to do today, and I'm excited to get started. Please go ahead and pause this video here, refresh your memory with this book, either by watching Miss Rossi's video, thank you Miss Rossi, or with the YouTube video that was linked on Monday's post. So let's get started. First of all, I just want to draw your attention to all of the different features that we see on every single page in this story. We have a lot to consider or think about, a lot to draw, a lot of details. So first of all, let me share with you what your packet looks like for today. If you don't have the printed packet, that is a-okay. I'm going to be telling you how you can follow along on a blank sheet of paper. If you do, go ahead and follow along just like normal. So when we add illustrations, we are showing ideas in an informative paragraph. And this usually helps the reader understand what we're trying to say. So imagine if this book didn't have any illustrations. That wouldn't be very fun. We like to see the illustrations because they explain what the words are telling us, and we're able to picture it in our mind, and also we can see it on the page. So what details will we need to include in our drawings if we were writing about a seahorse's tail? Now I know What Do You Do with a Tale Like This isn't about seahorses, but think back to seahorse, the shyest fish in the sea. Remember, a seahorse has a head like a horse and a tail like a, what is the tail like? Yes, it's like a monkey. So if I was going to draw a seahorse, I would want to show how the tail bends and how it can hold on to things, because that is what a monkey tail is like. So let me try my best to draw a seahorse tail that bends and can hold on to things. Remember, you know that Miss Cherney is not the best drawer in the whole world, but I'm going to try my best to draw some coral. Ooh, look at that coral right there. I'm going to label that C for coral. And then I'm going to add my seahorse now. And my seahorse, he's the shyest fish in the sea, and he doesn't want to get whisked away by the heavy ocean currents. So here he is, and we're going to draw his tail wrapped around the coral. Ooh, holding on to the coral. There we go. And now we've got his pouch, add that detail, and his eye. So now we have seahorse and his tail holding on really tightly. Now, I'm actually kind of impressed with my drawing this video. So I'm going to send myself some energy, and I'm going to send you some of that energy too for your drawing of a seahorse holding on to something with its tail. I tried my best, and now we're going to move on. Remember, if you need more time, you can always pause the video and get started on your seahorse tail drawing. But up next, we have a very fun illustration that we need to do about an animal from What Do You Do with a Tail Like This? You can draw any animal you want. You can draw a bush baby. You can draw an eagle. Ooh, you could draw a hare with its really big ears to here. Ooh, or an elephant with its nose or trunk. so many juicy details for you to draw on your own in the next box. So it was just my turn, and we did that last one together, and now it is your turn to pick an animal and draw its features. You are the illustrator right now. So go ahead and take some time. Draw your features in the second box in your packet, and if you don't have a packet, please just draw it on a separate sheet of paper. Also, please send Miss Cherney, me, Miss Rossi, Miss Javidi, and Miss Marsh any drawings that you would like me to include in a shout out for our next video so I can see all of your beautiful artwork. Now up next, we're gonna play a game. I'm gonna play Simon Says, and I'm gonna call out an animal and you are gonna act out how that animal moves. Let me show you how it can work. So, I'm gonna call out an animal and you would act like it. So if I say, Simon says, act like a monkey, you would go, woo, 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 ah, 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 ah. But if I said, act like a monkey, Simon didn't say, so you can't do it. But if I said, Simon says, act like an elephant, you could go, brrr. So let's try it. Simon says, act like a lizard. What would a lizard be? How would you walk around your house like a lizard? Take 10 seconds. Think about how you would act like a lizard. Nice. Next one. Simon says, act like a lizard. Simon says, act like a fish. What would a fish act like? Maybe acting like a fish. Next one, Simon says, act like an alligator. Yeah, maybe you want to stick out your pointy teeth. And maybe you go chomp, chomp, chomp. Act like a goat. Ooh, who did I trick? Because Simon did not say act like a goat. Next one, let's try this one. Act like a bird. Tricked you again. Simon says act like a bird. Nice birds. Okay, last one for real. Simon says act like a snake. How would a snake act slithering around? And Simon says, come back to your computer, grab your pencil, and let's get back started with our packet. Wow, that was so much fun acting like animals, and it gave us some time to be able to move our bodies and move around like an animal. And as you were moving like those animals, you had to think about their features. Think about this for a second. If you were acting like a snake, you had to know that a snake didn't have arms or legs to move around. You were recognizing that a snake was just one long animal that had to move around the room. But when you were acting like a bird, you were acting out a feature that you knew a bird had, wings. So when you were acting like this, like a bird, you were automatically thinking about the different features of the bird. Now we're going to learn about a special category of animals with special features that are called mammals. Let's say it, clap out the syllables and say it. My turn first. Mammals, mammals. Good. Now let's all do it together. Mammals, mammals, mammals. This is our first mammal. This is a bush baby. This is a screen grab from our text. A bush baby is a mammal, and mammals are animals that have hair or fur. Mammals do not lay eggs. Let me say those two things one more time. Mammals are animals that have hair or fur, and mammals do not lay eggs. So a bird, because a bird lays an egg, is not a mammal. A snake that lays an egg is not a mammal. A worm that doesn't have hair or fur is not a mammal. Here are some more mammals. We got this friend right here, and this friend right here, and this friend right here. You might be thinking, an elephant, what? Do elephants have fur? Well, they have hair on their bodies too, so that makes them a mammal. Now, we're gonna think about those attributes or characteristics of mammals, and we're going to categorize them. That means we're gonna put them into this box right here for mammal, or this box over here for non-mammal. So mammals, thumbs up in this box, non-mammals, thumbs down in this box. So let's do some of them on our own. First one's easy, monkey. Is a monkey a mammal? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Does a monkey lay eggs? No. And does a monkey have fur or hair? Yes. So we would take monkey and we would place monkey in the mammal category. Let's try a different one. Bear. Does a bear lay eggs? Say no way, no way. And does a bear have fur or hair? Yes. So we can take bear and put bear in our mammal category. Let's try another one. Let's go all the way. Oh, got to cross out bear. Let's go all the way over here. Fish. Does a fish lay eggs? And does a fish have hair or fur? So the answer to both of those questions, well, the answer to does a fish lay eggs is yes. And does a fish have hair or fur? No, a fish lays eggs and has scales. So what we would do is put fish in the non-mammal category. And to make this video extra fun, you can go ahead and draw little pictures of each of the animals next to the words that you're writing. So now you are going to go back through the list of those animals and put them into mammal or not mammal. And if you need to go back and refresh your memory about some of the animals that we read about to think, do they have hair or fur? You can always do that too. And that is your literacy video for this beautiful Thursday. I hope you have a really great rest of your day, and I'll meet you back here for your Monday video next week. Bye-bye, everybody.